And we're back for what should be the last Wits Path episode. We're in the whole labyrinth thing, so we've got the same old puzzles again. As much as I understand why some places have the same puzzles, it doesn't make it any more... You don't get to watch me have fun and go through the motion, and instead of just going through the motions. I mean, here I just know to pick up all those, and then it's time to see what's changed in this version of the labyrinth. That's a complete dead end. I mean, I remember when I had to was checking all the bone piles for something, and if you're gonna play this game, it probably pays to not do all three paths in relatively quick succession, just because, well, it's a fair bit repetitive. Probably leads to the same place it always leads. Oh no, it only leads there in the fists path, I guess. And I mean, here it's just same as it ever was.
It's an elevator.
Brilliant deduction, Dr. Jones. Oh, there's his Sunstone and Worldstone. It looks like he's got actually more stuff here this time.
Wait, that was my ride.
Aw. What are we ever going to do?
Hey, there's a rubber comb in here. This is the Worldstone that Sternhardt swiped in Tikal.
It still gets to me how he's like a skeleton, but his clothes are fine.
It says,
I am convinced the map room is somewhere among the upper chambers. I believe that static electricity will respond to orichalcum, but since I'm trapped down here, I'm not sure whether I have all the pieces for a makeshift detector or not.
too bad. He came a long way. It's a hard rubber comb.
Let's see if this works.
Okay, I've tied the clothesline to the comb. It's a hard rubber comb on a string.
Can we get static going?
The comb's charged with static electricity. It's a static charged comb on a string. It's not pointing anywhere.
Well, we've got an orichalcum detector. Again. But we don't know it's an orichalcum detector since it's not made of amber and...
It's a narrow crawl space.
We can't get through without Sophia.
How nice. Wait, there's a chain running up behind the waterfall. It must be holding the elevator's counterweight.
I greatly apologize to anyone who is watching this as their first path through for some reason. This is the third one. It's the, this area just pretty much doesn't change.
I hate getting wet.
Though we should be getting on to the more witsy content soon. I mean, obviously that was content there, but... Alright, that's that. This will be that other door we didn't go in on the other side of the entrance. I said... Oh wait, or here, yeah. I'm going to assume that in realistic situations, you'd only need one statuette to get this thing going. It's just a bit rusty. This is probably the same way it always is.
There, the counterweight is free.
Now we can feed our stick to a statue. Wood gets eaten by rocks. That's how the food chain works.
Going up? There are 2 more beads underneath it. I'll take them too.
Eh?
I have 2 beads. It's an empty gold box with a lead lining.
Let's see if we can't figure out this is an orichalcum detector.
The comb's charged with static electricity. Why, it's pointing at me. The orichalcum is now in the box. The comb's charged with static electricity.
This is going to be awkward.
It's not pointing anywhere. There must not be any orichalcum nearby.
And thus he has figured it out. Ooh.
It looks like a larger version of the statue Kerner stole. Looks like there's a part missing.
Hmm.
It looks like a larger version of the statue Kerner stole. I'll just put it in here. It's my little statue. It's a stone disc with lunar images carved into it.
Go, Microtar!
Whew. Well, either Atlantis is a lot smaller than I thought, or I've found some kind of map or scale model. Laid out just as Plato described it, in 3 concentric circles.
And here we are in the map room yet again. I'm betting that door is going to open because we haven't been through that one yet. Let's see if I still remember how the whole sequence goes. I think it was the volcano. Voila! Now what horrible things await this behind this door? Aside from a pointless waterfall obstacle. Aha! This would be where we need the orichalcum detector. Well, possibly not this room, but...
The comb's charged with static electricity. It's pointing at those bones on the floor.
Ah, bones. Actually something.
I'll put them in the box too.
Use this in here too and see what we get.
The comb's charged with static electricity. It's pointing toward that blank wall in the back. It seems to be crumbling a bit.
A crumbling wall. You know what that means. Time for our good old friend, the ship rib.
Look!
I mean, seriously, this is greatest
It's
tool
a particularly
ever.
sharp ship rib.
I think it even beats out that that balloon animal shaped like Robert Frost's head. I mean, wow, that's...
It's another orichalcum bead. I'll put it in the box, too.
Bead goes in the box.
Looks like it goes on for miles. She's a beauty. It looks hungry.
Wonder how many beads this'll take.
Looks like I've started this thing.
What did we break?
Ow. Amazing. I must be hundreds of feet below sea level, yet there's enough air pressure to keep the water out. It's impossible. Except if that were really true, I'd be dead.
And here we are at the gateway of Atlantis.
It's an ancient airlock.
Ooh, a wood thing.
It feels like a ladder. It feels like a steep, rocky incline. The ladder is in place. It feels like a ladder.
And here we are up the ladder.
It feels like a stone box. It's opened. It's a metal rod with an opening on one end.
And the lights are now on. Would you look at that? That's... We haven't had this before.
I don't see anything special about it.
I think this is his most impressive entrance to Atlantis yet. And now to demonstrate, we can do this again. Contrary minds will open
The mouth of the statue opened.
And, well, I mean, I didn't remember this in the first path, and I'm not going to actually be doing it in this path. But nonetheless, we've got to pick it all up before we go into Atlantis. And the guard's even absent this time. Well, that's it for the Wits path, everyone. Wasn't nearly as bad as I'd somehow thought I remembered it being. In any case, next time I see you all, well, if you were following this one for the first time around, you'll be seeing me picking up right around here with slightly different equipment. But for most of you, I'll be seeing you for the other two endings. Later, everyone.